everyone, Matt Vasgersian here. Welcome to the show.
I am not sure if my alerts are working. I guess we will see as time goes.
No sé cuál me voy, el ferro, el Porsche, la C3 o el Rolls Royce. El bote parqueado en San Croix, viviendo la vida como si se va a acabar hoy. Yo, tranquilo en la mía es que estoy. El Richard Zafiro dio mal. Se trató como Floyd, la legan. Los míos al día no le falta nada. Las guaguas son están todas blindadas. Tu ronca allá afuera, aquí tú no eres nada. Porque mi tiempo me vale dinero. No te asustes si te enseño todos los ceros. La vida me bendijo porque me mero. Soy mi jefe, so hago lo que yo quiero. Que arriba no llegan. Tú sabes que aquí es real. Me vengo a afrontar. Preguntarle al banquero, son 3 melones semanal. No existe quien me va a parar. Se juntaron todos para quererme frenar. Saludo en la federal y en la estatal. Cambié todas las válvulas ya que pueden barbulear. Yo sí que no va a cambiar. Los que se viraron que le vaya mal. Y si me tiran saben que voy a pichar. Los palos son legales.
Till I figure out the damn... No, wrong one. Settings. Presentation. Okay. Now we'll see if that makes it. Apply changes. I don't know if the music will still be playing in game. We'll find out. Alright. Oh, that's right. I'm starting the series with the Reds. So, AAA first.
TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL Central, the Chicago Cubs snapped their 5-game losing streak as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 7-5. The Brewers got the best of the Dodgers at home 2-1.
Yeah. Let's see. A new one. It's not really new though. But okay. Alright, let's see what happens.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight we begin a new homestand with the first of 3 between the Omaha Storm Chasers and the Iowa Cubs. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Trevor McGill. The California-born right-hander is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy loves pitching at home. He's had a little bit of a rough go pitching on the road so far this season, but he's pitched really well in his home environment, and I'm sure he's glad and comfortable that he's pitching at home in this one. Hopefully, he can string together another strong home start.
That'll bring in Bobby Witt Jr., and we are set for baseball here this evening. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game, fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight. And he lays off ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
So here is Jason Guzman. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Witt gets his lead at first, nobody out. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Ooh.
Ball 2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Maben. He can't get to it. This one's down.
I fucked up on that one.
And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Stepping in now, Ryan O'Hearn. 1 ball and 2 strikes the count.
Shake it off.
Here comes the 1-2. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
To the plate now, Edward Olivares. Smoke toward the hole, and that is into right field, a base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Hey, nice way to start a new series, D-Roll. The thing you want to do is try to score early. It's always nice to win the first game of a series.
Yeah, they're coming out swinging right here, trying to set the tone and let everybody breathe a deep sigh of relief. Hopefully get this first game under our belt.
So now to the plate, Nick Heath. Fouled away.
Let's get a double play. Get out of this.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And this is going to wind up as extra bases as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second.
All right, people, I gotta restart this.
He pulls into third safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
That's a monster at that right there. A 1-run lead is fine and everything.
In now, Anderson Miller. Now a drive out to left center field.
God, these guys
and another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game. And he is in there with an RBI triple. That could prove to be a big run in this one, guys.
Well, this triple brings in another run, and if they don't stop the bleeding quick and start answering back, they're going to have a hill too steep to climb.
Standing in now, Kelvin Gutierrez. And he misses with one here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and 1 away. And he fouls this one off. 4 runs here in this half inning. in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly, so it's now up.
Hold on. Not how I want to start that.
Hi, everyone. This is Heidi Watney. Welcome to the show.
You're gonna be happy. Keep working today. That smile will come one day. Don't worry. You're gonna be happy. Keep fighting today. That smile will come one day. Muffins come for free.
Inside the show. And now your host, Justin Allegri.
TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show.
Hoy la cosa se puso buena. El gozo corre por mi pena.
Alright.
Vamos a olvidarnos de la pena. Esta fiesta nadie la frena. Sin parar. Porque traímos bombas para fincar. Y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal. Porque traímos bombas para fincar. Y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight we begin a new homestand with the first of three between the Omaha Storm Chasers and the Iowa Cubs. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Trevor McGill will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're going to see a guy he's your basic four-pitch mix guy. Fastball, curve, slider, and change. Nothing overpowering. A good four-pitch mix, and he's a guy that needs to use all of his pitches to be effective.
That'll bring in Bobby Witt Jr., and we are set for baseball here this evening. Here now the 2-2. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
At the plate, Jason Guzman. Line drive snagged on a short hop, and a good throw gets him one gone. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. D-Row, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods. Just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Looking at me like, bitch, really?
And he fouls this one off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. This is pulled into right. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Boy, what a battle there, D-Row. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually, I'll tell you, you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute, that fires me up right there.
Standing in now, Nick Heath. And this one's in the dirt. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. From the stretch. Now both runners are breaking. The count now at 2-2. From the stretch. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Some people in the crowd don't like that, but believe me, he did not want to hit a guy in the first inning. We'll see if he can regain his control or if his control becomes an issue.
Into the box, Anderson Miller lofted in the air out toward right center. Maben on the run. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. 1 run scores.
Double tapping freaking buttons.
Batting 7.
Next to dig in, Kelvin Gutierrez. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. Hit the other way out toward right field. Gutierrez gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Storm Chasers are on top, 2-0. Jackson Kowar gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may have to with this guy on the mound. He's not known for going very deep in the games. Very rarely does he go 6 innings or more, so this very well could be one of those Johnny Holstaff days.
And now in the box, Ian Miller. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase, and they can't run it down. The 1-2. High in the air down the right field line.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Rolled slowly to first. Fielded cleanly. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first.
Batting second, the right fielder, Jose.
With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
Stepping in now, Jose Gutierrez. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up.
Not fast enough.
In time to first, and there are two
Speedy,
away.
but not fast enough.
Batting third,
Next to hit is Cameron Maybin. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And this is popped up near second base. Govern will put this one away, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. One inning in the books here. The Storm Chasers lead it 2-0. All set for the start of the inning, and next will be the speedy catcher, MJ Melendez.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
The 2-2. High and deep down the left field line. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Fouled off. Once again, a 3-2. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
So now here is Jimmy Govern. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Now the 3-2 pitch is taken high, but for a called strike 3.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
In now, Bobby Witt Jr. hit in the air out to center field. Maybin is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Stepping up is Jason Guzman, grounded out in his last at-bat. The 3-1. 3-2 full count.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Omaha leads this one 2-0. Now to the plate, Patrick Wisdom. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. 1-1. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
Ew, was that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
I needed to hold off like a couple more seconds. Yeah, I was freaking early.
To the plate now, Austin Romine. Popped up. Govern is in his tracks now, and that's out number 2.
Batting 6.
Next up, Cole Roederer. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night. 2 out. Nobody on. Here's the 1-1. Hit back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Boy, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
Into the box now, Jared Young. Lifted the other way down the left field line.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
At the plate now, Chase Strumpf. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs.
So that was a big crack, too.
New inning set to get underway. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it.
Now a swing, and O'Hearn sends this one high in the air and out to deep right field. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo shot down the line in right. Second home run early in the year, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Hey, that wasn't a particularly good pitch right here. This guy doesn't get away with very many mistakes. He's going to have to do a better job pitching out of the middle part of the plate.
Right between the arms here.
At the plate, Edward Olivares. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
So now to the plate, Nick Heath. And there's ball 2 now. Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Maben. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone. Next to hit, Anderson Miller. He hit a sac fly earlier. 1 out and a runner on third. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Ready now is Kelvin Gutierrez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. To 2-2 now. Bounce to first. Right to him. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Storm Chasers are on top, 4-0. Leading off the inning, it'll be Andrew Romine, and they could use a spark from him here. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. And he makes the throw to first. Romine is retired, and there's 1 away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Stepping in now, Ian Miller. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So now into the box is Jose Gutierrez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 2-1 home. Lifted down the line in left. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
Not having much luck.
At the plate now is MJ Melendez. Worked a walk his first time up. The 1-1 home.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Talking about that pitch count.
1-2. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Maben is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now into the box, Jimmy Govern. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A bouncer up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single.
Yeah, and you can take a look at his numbers here. With that one-out single, he's flirting with a little trouble here again. You'd like to see him find a way to get out of this inning and battle for another inning or so, but you also don't want him to give up a big number.
Standing in now, Bobby Witt Jr. This one's flared off to the right side, and that's in there, base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are two aboard now.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jason Guzman.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Into the box now, Jason Guzman. Popped him up. Romine onto the grass. He gets there, and that's the second out. So now to the plate, Ryan O'Hearn. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. Govern over at second. Witt at first, 2 out in the inning. And it's fouled away. The 3-2 pitch. Fly ball into straightaway left. He's under it, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Storm Chasers lead it 4-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Cameron Maben. High in the air out towards shallow right.
I think I should have swung at that one.
Olivares has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1. So
Number 59.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs.
Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 3 here in the early going. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Well, it took long enough, but they're finally on the board. We might look back at this shot as a spark they needed to make their bats come alive. Then again, it might just be a blip on the radar. We'll see how the rest of the game unfolds.
Into the box, Austin Romine. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning to this season.
At the plate now, Cole Roederer grounded to the right. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
The first baseman.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one to the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We played 4. It's now a 4-1 game. Brad Wick, the tall, imposing left-hander, takes over pitching duties out of the bullpen now.
Number 38.
Now it'll be Edward Olivares. He doubled his last time up.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. It's a bullpen game for them now as we have a look at the starter's final line. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly, and there's out number 2. Now at the plate, Anderson Miller. 2 RBIs already, looking for more here. The 2-1. Hit hard to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-Roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning start.
Ready on 1 and 2. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit.
You know, your offense just throws a number up on the board for you. The last thing you want to do.
The catcher, MJ Melendez.
So now to the plate, MJ Melendez. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the second baseman, Chase Strumpf. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped a base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes, even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
At the plate, Andrew Romine hit on the ground down the first baseline. There's one. On to first, and they turn the double play.
That's
Now
one of the
back,
hardest
left
double
field.
plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
In now, Ian Miller. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. 5 innings complete. Omaha leads this one 4-1. Into the box, Jimmy Govern. Last time through was a base hit.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
To the plate now, Bobby Witt Jr. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Jason Guzman will be next. The 3-1 pitch. This is line to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Into the box, Jason Guzman.
Hi, baby.
Hi. You okay?
Mm-hmm.
Is this thing that's working?
Yeah, hasn't done anything, knock on wood. So, I'm guessing that's what it was. So, she's still sleeping?
She's like, what's Daddy doing? I said, Daddy's playing a game. You can go out there and see him if you want. She's still laying in bed.
And he
What a
fouls this
stinker.
one off. 6th inning, 4-1 is our score. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. To the bottom of the 6th inning, the Storm Chasers are on top, 4-1. So here is Jose Gutierrez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the 1-1. Popped him up. Gutierrez in foul ground. 1 out. Here's Cameron Maben now. Flew out last time up. 1-1. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Stepping in now, Patrick Wisdom. Hit out towards second, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
If she does leave today, instead of the normal, I want to clean up the house.
Well, I know.
I want to get that kitchen cleaned up.
That too.
But I was looking at it, it looks like a little pigsty.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's fine.
If we don't today, we don't do it today, we'll do it over the weekend next weekend.
We'll see.
Don't look at me like that.
We'll see.
Into the box now, Austin Romine. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
Hey, will you do me a favor? If you're not in the bedroom, when you go back in there, will you get on my stream and try sharing it, see if anything pops up?
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Line toward right center. And that's in there.
Will
Base
you
hit.
jump in my stream?
He'll hold it second,
share
and
it?
there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the
None of
opportunity
my
they've been
notifications
looking
are
for right
popping
here.
through.
They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dero, this pitcher's
Even
kind of
my mini
around
feed
trouble
ain't
the
even
entire
doing
time
anything.
so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here, right here, and bust through in this one.
At the plate, Cole Roederer. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Miller is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 7th inning coming up. The Storm Chasers lead it 4-1. Alec Mills is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. So stepping in is Ryan O'Hearn. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's 1 for 3.
Yeah, yours popped up. I did it again.
I shared it too.
Yeah, the mini feed's only saying you liked it. Oh yeah, well the second time I did it myself. I can, oh, no, never mind. That was a minute. Yeah, it just says you liked it. That's weird. Yeah, my phone just came over and said you shared it, but my mini feed on Streamlabs hasn't come over. Weird.
All even now, 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2. Now a swing, and O'Hearn sends this one high in the air and out to deep right field. Gone to lead off the inning.
Oh, I will be glad when this game is over.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Down the left field line and deep. Another try at 2-2. smoked on the ground left side. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Next to bat will be Nick Heath. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Around second now and headed for third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
And that's his first triple of the season. The way he exploded out of the box, you knew he was determined to get to third, and he made it happen.
In now, Anderson Miller. Throw will be to first for the 2nd out, but meanwhile another run is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit on the ground to third. Reined in. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Omaha leads this one 6-1.
Yeah, I still don't understand why it didn't
Daniel
say
Tillo will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
That's weird.
Striding in is Jared Young. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
Miller arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 1st out. Digging in next, Chase Strumpf. It was a base hit last time up. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting.
Next up is Andrew Romine. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. Here comes the 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
The left fielder.
To the plate now, Ian Miller. Line drive to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
The right fielder, number 31.
So next to hit is Jose Gutierrez. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
The 1-1. 1-2 now.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Still 1-2. Romine on second. Miller on at first with 2 down. Grounded softly down the line toward first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 8th inning coming up. The Storm Chasers are on top, 6-1. Ready to begin the 8th, and now it'll be the catcher, MJ Melendez. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And the 8th inning begins with a flyout, quickly 1 away.
The batter.
Now to the plate, here is Jimmy Govern. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late, or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
Line towards center field. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Standing in now, Bobby Witt Jr. A dive, but it's off his glove. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
At the plate now, Jason Guzman. And another foul ball. Here's another 1-2.
No, off the plate.
A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a liner, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Cameron Maybin. The 1-1. Swing and a little tapper. And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. The 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Olivares has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Next, it'll be Patrick Wisdom. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard toward the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
So now to the plate, Austin Romine. And oh, that gets him on the mound. O'Hearn is there, and he makes the catch for the out. On to the shortstop at second, but it's thrown away. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. 1 hit's all they get. 9th inning coming up. The Storm Chasers lead it 6-1. Ryan O'Hearn gets another chance at the plate here as we look back at both of his home runs in this one. The second coming back in the 7th. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. The batter will be Edward Olivares. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. This is foul right side. And whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller. Now to bat, Nick Heath tripled and scored in his last at bat and we'll see what he does for a follow-up act here. 3-1 to him now. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Miller is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Now at the plate here is Anderson Miller. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Hit on the ground to short. Over to first, and that retires the side. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. Omaha leads this one 6-1. Richard Lovelady, the lefty standing 6 foot even, takes over the pitching duties here. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Cole Roederer. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The 1-1 home. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Ooh, Matt Roederer.
Miguel Amaya will try and loosen up here as he'll be the runner at second base following the injury.
God, hopefully he doesn't get hurt.
Into the box now, Jared Young. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
Popped up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Next, here is Chase Strumpf. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 2-2. All right, back to him on the mound. And he'll send it on to first, and that'll freeze the runner at second with 2 away now. Next to stand in is Andrew Romine, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. Omaha jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jackson Kowar gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Trevor McGill was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
All right, let's check Roederer's injury. Cole Roederer is expected to be out about 1 to 2 months after getting injured today with a broken so we placed him on the 10-day. Alright, that's it for me for now.